Well, we are living in what we call the age of Kali, which sometimes is called as the age of quarrel and the age of hypocrisy. And we could add to that also we are living in the age of victimization, the age where everyone loves to be a victim instead of becoming everything that we could become. Or if you want to put in another words, instead of becoming heroes. On one side we have victims, on the other side we have heroes. Those are, like, if you will, the two main choices in this life. So we are in an environment, we are in an age where, again, there is quarrel, there is hypocrisy. So that environment makes it easier, if you will, for us to have the excuse of victimizing, to engage in victimization, because we may have so many good reasons to point outside of ourselves and blame that person and blame the environment and blame the, I don't know, global warming and blame the president and blame the tectonic movements of the planet, whatever, instead of trying to take care of our own garden. So, strictly speaking, victimization will be like a denial of our own responsibility, engaging in what we may call victim consciousness, which is the exact opposite of we known as Krishna consciousness. We are in the Gaudiya Vedanta school trying to become Krishna conscious, but we have this type of threatening of the victim consciousness, which exactly is running opposite direction to what a devotional hero, Nayaka, in this context should become. And it's also something very typical, again, in part of the times we are living. We are living in postmodern times, which are very much characterized by subjectivity after the extreme objectivity of the scientific revolution, that everything had to be objective. Eventually we reach this other side of the coin, which everything becomes subjective, and according to what I feel, that's reality and that's my reality, and that starts to become absolute. And whatever I feel, everyone should be adapting to that. So from this we have this idea of postmodernism, creating post-truth, which is practically close to the idea of fake news, if you will, of I have my truth, whatever I feel, it's real and you should adapt to that. And we get this extreme level of susceptibility. So whatever everyone says, moves like this, like that, I may be feeling attacked or whatever. And even on a social level, we have this idea that as much a victim I am, the bigger victim I am, the more moral authority I have in society, the more strength my words have, because I'm a victim. I'm more and more labeled. I have more labels than you as a victim, so I have more rights to be heard or stuff like this. So that's not the idea, of course. If I'm a bigger victim, my cosmovision is not higher than yours only because of that. That's also sometimes called as intersectionality. So those are some of the symptoms of the present age. So the point is that if I only depend on the adjustment of the environment in order so I feel comfortable, that's a form of victimization. So we may very easily engage in this in the devotional culture. Not just thinking, only if you adapt in such and such a way, and only if you were to be in this way, I will be happy. So that's a form of victimization, trying to force the environment into my own particular, if you will, taste. While we have, again, on the opposite side, on the opposite coin of victim consciousness, we have Krishna consciousness, which in a practical way implies acceptance, responsibility, commitment, and not being a victim, basically. Of course, we may have very painful moments in our life, very difficult stages, and we may need so much support. That's perfect. But a very different thing is to become a victim. Become a victim, again, is to deny the responsibility of what's going on in my life, and how do I choose to face that. The famous verse of the Bhagavad, Tattenu kampam susamikshama bunjana vadma kritam vipakam says, if you are really waiting for Krishna's mercy, you should deal with whatever is coming to your life in a very responsible way, grateful way, and mainly having gratitude towards Krishna's mercy that is presenting whatever is coming to you in a very special packaging. So all of us, I know, suffer, but again, to be a victim is a personal choice. So see you next fortnight.